guys, this is Dion Evans. Welcome to another episode of Reality Bites TV. So excited that you took a few moments out of your day to join us. Listen, I wanted to encourage you about something really quickly. This year, 2017, has kind of pushed everybody into the space again of resolutions and changes they want to make. But I want to talk about something a little bit longer lasting, a little bit something with a little bit more sticking power. That's a vision. The vision for your life, the vision for your family, the vision for the world, the vision that you have, something that is far above you, something that's higher than you are. The Bible tells us that we walk by faith and not by sight. And that's important for you and I to know today, because when we talk about vision, we talk about the fact that there's something that's so far beyond us that it's out of the purview of our normal sight. When we're looking like this through these two and these two, it's tough for us to really get a hold of and grasp and get a pit bull terrier grip on what God wants to do. But here's the big thing. You and I should understand that God has a huge vision for you and I. I don't care where you are in your life right now. I don't care the age you are. I don't care whether you're male or female, boy or girl, grandmother, grandfather, who you are, poor, rich, middle class, whatever place you find yourself, God has got a vision, a plan, a purpose for which you were created. And my whole thing that I'm going after is to really make sure that you get it, that it sticks to you, that you believe it, and that you understand it. Now, this book right here is something we'll get into a little bit later in another episode of RBTV. But I wanted to let you know that there are 3 parts of vision that we're going to deal with in a few installments. That today I want to talk about the fact that when you are going after and grasping and chasing after vision, you have to first see it, you have to then write it, you then have to do the Nike thing and do it. There are 3 parts: seeing it, writing it, and doing it. So when you and I can see what it is that God wants for us, and you and I can grasp what it is that God wants from us, we can then start to set our sights and plan our lives and aim our trajectory towards hitting that. But you and I have to get to a place of seeing that. Really quick story that I wanted to share from a really cool movie from back in the 90s called Sister Act 2. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may have not seen it, but it's a movie with Whoopi Goldberg. In one particular scene, she's going to talk to young Lauryn Hill's character who left the choir because her mother didn't think that singing was a noteworthy career of any sort. And so she went to her and said, "Why did you quit the choir?" And she gave her reason, her excuse. And Whoopi proceeded to give her a book to say, this book was written by one author to another guy who was aspiring to be an author. So it was like a memoir of sorts, a letter back and forth of sorts between an established author and a wannabe up-and-coming author. And he told him, if when you wake up in the morning, all you want to be is an author, guess what? Then you're an author. So I want to echo those words when it comes to seeing your vision. If when you wake up in the morning, all you can think about is being a magnificent wife, husband, father, mother, daughter, sister, brother, son, then you are that. If all you can think about when you wake up in the morning is being an amazing business person, businessman, businesswoman, entrepreneur, then you are that. If all you can wake up in the morning and think about is being an author, you are that. If all you can wake up in the morning and think about is being a singer, an actor, an actress, radio personality, whatever it is, a social activist, a politician, a governor, a president, whatever it is that dream or that vision, a preacher, an evangelist, I mean, stretch the blanket wide and see what's in there. Open your sights wide and see what God is calling you to. Because if you can see that and you can get that in your mind, then God can do that. Listen, shoot higher. Let's do some impossible stuff this year. I'm going to ride with you. I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to root for you. And I'm going to cheer for you. And I'm going to come back and see you again on another episode of Reality Bites TV. Listen, we're all about doing one thing here. Taking real faith and applying it to real life. I love you all so much. I'll see you soon.